Let's look at the Eighth Amendment. The Eighth Amendment does three things. Number one, it gives you the right to bail. Bail means that if you have been arrested but not yet tried, you do not have to stay in prison. You can have bail, which gives you your freedom back until such time as you have a trial. Secondly, it tells you that the bail has to be a reasonable amount. They cannot charge you $10 million bail for a small crime. Thirdly, the Eighth Amendment protects you from cruel and unusual punishments, right? In different nations around the world, punishments are given to people like public whippings, or having their arms or legs chopped off, or being tortured in other ways. In the United States, prisoners who are guilty of ordinary crimes like robbing a car, robbing a bank, selling drugs, whatever, are protected from cruel and unusual punishments thanks to the Eighth Amendment. Let's take a look at it. The Bill of Rights contains 10 amendments, and of those 10, several of them have to do with legal proceedings, trials, courtrooms, and all that kind of thing. The Sixth Amendment, the Seventh Amendment, the Eighth Amendment are concerned with due process and how things play out in a courtroom. The Eighth Amendment says excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel or unusual punishments inflicted. What does that all mean? All right, if you've been arrested but not proven guilty, right, you might turn out to be innocent. So bail is a system that allows you to keep your freedom until such time as you have a trial. Bail means you don't have to sit in a prison for months and months before you even get a chance to be tried in a courtroom. The Eighth Amendment says that the bail must be reasonable. They cannot have excessive bail. So if you're arrested for a relatively small crime, they cannot say $10 million worth of bail, for example. So bail allows you to be out and be free until you're proven guilty. Once you get a trial, if you're found innocent, cool, you're on your way, go home, enjoy life. If you're found guilty, even then, the Eighth Amendment is going to protect you. Even though you're guilty, it says you cannot have cruel or unusual punishment. Okay, this amendment protects people. What kind of things happen in other parts of the world where there is no Eighth Amendment? People are mutilated, people are tortured, all kinds of strange things happen. In the United States, you are given protections, your safety, your well-being. Even if you are proven guilty of a crime, you still are entitled to a standard of safety, and you are protected from the cruel and unusual punishments. So if we look at the Eighth Amendment, it kind of reveals some attitudes in society. The first attitude is we should maximize people's freedom. Don't lock them up in jail until they're proven guilty, right? If they are still having a trial and it has not been decided whether they're guilty or innocent, then we shouldn't lock them up. So the first attitude is to maximize freedom and liberty for individuals. The second attitude shown in the Eighth Amendment is a respect for the dignity of human beings. There should be no cruel and unusual punishments. We're not going to gather a crowd of thousands of people to watch someone be whipped or to watch someone have his arm chopped off. That sets the United States apart from a number of other nations in the world, right? We don't do that here. So that's what the Eighth Amendment does. That's all for now. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.